Night Anchor. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Night Anchor here. I've actually run into something that I find completely amazing. Not that long ago, I had attempted to make a deck for the sole purpose of completing the daily quest, the Meek Shall Inherit, in which you've got to summon, like, I don't know, I think it was like 30 or 40 minions that are level 2 or lower. But here's the thing. Those decks, I've created 2 decks of it. One was an original deck the original version of the deck, and then an updated version. And so far, these decks have not lost, and it's weird. I call it my Meekling deck, and now, and now I've got Meekling Overload. Now, originally, when I had built this deck, I thought that possibly summoning the totems would also count. I later found out I was wrong, but that's okay. Now I'm at the point where I've altered the deck. I made a few improvements on it, and well, let's just say that I've been using this in ranked match, and I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm on low rank or what, but it's been winning, and I don't understand how. So why don't we take a look at what's in the deck? First off, I've got 2 Forked Lightnings, and the only reason I got that is because I don't have, what's the other card? Hold on, let me see if I can find it in crafting mode. Where is it? I think it's Lightning Storm. Yeah, Lightning Storm. Yeah, so I have those cards because I don't have access to Lightning Storm. That and the other Overload card in my deck, Lava Burst, are a few cards I added in because I realized because the minions are so low level on the summonings, it shouldn't really affect the whole. It shouldn't be affected too much by Overload. I've got 2 Goldshire Footmans, 2 Grimscale Oracles, a Murloc Raider, 2 Annoyatrons, 2 Bluegill Warriors. Hold on, I'm looking at something. 2 Flame Tongue Totems, 2 Frost Wolf Grunts, 2 Cabal Geomancers, 2 Murloc Tidehunters, 2 Novice Engineers, 3 Lava Burst, 2 Lava Burst, 2 Bloodlust, 2 Fire Elemental, and 2 Stormwind Champions. As far as, from what I can tell, except for Lava Burst and Forked Lightnings and Annoyatrons are the only cards you would need to pull from booster packs in order to build this. I think even less so with my original Meekling deck. Hold on, let me check here. Novice Engineer. Yeah, my original deck was you just only had to pull Annoyatron, and I think Annoyatron could easily be swapped out with, oh, what do I have here? That's nothing. I'm sure there's something that you could easily swap for it. Well, there's probably something that you can easily swap for it, but for the most part, to get a lot of the cards, it's you pretty much can. All you gotta do in order to build this deck essentially is level up the Shaman to, what is it? I don't know when he gets a lot of those cards, but yeah, I'm not understanding it myself, and I'm going to show you 2 matches that I played and that surprised the hell out of me. So why don't we go take a look at that?
Thrall
versus Anduin. The first match is against a priest.
For Doomhammer.
Now let's see what I did. I'm pretty sure I threw out Bloodlust because it was way too early to have that card. that's what I did. And I got Fire Elemental instead, so, you know, that doesn't really help. And I'm a nice person, so I agree.
Job done.
Can't do anything on turn 1, so, you know, that kind of sucks. And I'm just thinking, is he... Oh, right, he started off with Holy Smite, and I'm thinking, was that really necessary? Kind of a waste, and I actually consider that to be a waste of a card. And in response, I decided to charge him. Unfortunately, this guy made me wait quite a bit. I think he was thinking about between healing himself and playing a card. I'm pretty sure he played a card. Oh yeah, he coined. Ironford Grizzly, right? Oh, I bet I know what I did. I brought out the I bet I brought out an Oracle and some scouts, and then attacked it and just traded it. Pretty much giving me control of the board. I'm still trying to analyze it. I think part of it is because this deck is kind of a Murloc deck. Is one part Murloc, one part Shaman. No, I think I just... Oh, I made it. I brought out the totems. It's kind of a funny little deck so far, because, you know, I got a bunch of Murlocs out and I'm just smacking his face. Shadow Boxer. Oh right, he played that so that way he can use its ability, which went straight for my face. Didn't hit any of my minions, but he wasn't happy about that. I was trying to decide where to put that so that way I could maximize damage output. Not a bad play, sacrificing one of them in order to maintain the control. And then making sure he still could not hurt me. I mean, I obviously had control of the board, and if I'm not mistaken, this is a match that's going to end next turn.
Shields up!
Yep. Grimscale Oracle, I bet I summoned that one. Either I summoned... Then I had to do my math. I don't think I had enough in order to kill him quite yet. Oh, I bet I know what the finishing move was. Summon Fire Elemental. Bird! I don't know how I got a victory in 6 turns with my Meekling Overload deck. But it certainly didn't gave me a lot for it. And then I instantly went right back into ranked, hoping to find another opponent who could possibly beat this deck. And while it certainly gave me a worthy opponent, it also gave me the same one as before.
Thrall! For Doomhammer, the elements will destroy you.
He's not wrong. I bet I tossed the first 2 because it's too early to have them. My hand was not looking too shabby, especially with the coin.
Greetings, friend.
And, you know, I'm a nice guy, but this guy doesn't say anything. I can only imagine what he's thinking right now. Is like,
What to do?
he's probably thinking, oh my god, I just got done fighting this guy. Now I gotta face him again. Yeah, do it. I think I was trying to decide between that and coining, bringing out one of my Gillfish oracles, and I thought to myself, no, this would actually be a better play because then I can summon out one of my Murlocs, and then both of them can attack. My Bluegill Warrior. Yep, that's what I was gonna do. Bluegill Warrior. And then he gets an attack boost, and since now was I a beaten guy? Yeah, I was. I maintained board control. Now, here's a funny thing. I want to tell you something really funny. I actually don't have to attack him right now. I don't have to go over his face at all. And I'll explain why later. And right now I'm gonna wait for him to make his decision, because I could Forge Lightning, yeah, that'll kill both of them. But that'll also take away a lot of his mana. 3 lightning bolts to the face. I always found them to be a little bit of a weird move to play, simply because that takes away some of his power for next turn, as you're going to see. Because now he's in, and he's only got 1 mana. Not a whole lot you can do with just 1 mana. Yeah, I knew he had no move. He had nothing.
What you want?
Baby, I got it! Yeah, I can only imagine what he's thinking, to the fact that he has to fight me again, having to face the same deck. Even though he's using a different deck, and, you know... It's going as well as before.
You shall not pass.
Yeah, that's a lie. I found that taunts with high health have been the only have been the biggest problem with this. Is one of the big problems with my Overload deck. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing.
Time for killing.
To him, Bluegill Warrior to him, and then my Footman to his Searing Totem.
To arms!
And then I do a little bit of damage with my own Searing Totem. He's having to think again now, you know, 6 mana and all. I would imagine he would be able to pull out 2 cards. He pulled out 1 in order to inflict damage to me. I think this is a guy who likes to do direct damage. Ooh, I can either have some fun. No, yeah, I coined and brought out the Stormwind, which gave me a good advantage. Searing Totem, you've done your job. I didn't need 2 taunts at that point. And once again, I still don't need to even attack his face. And I'll explain, and like I said, I'll explain why. I think it's going to happen next turn. No. I don't remember. It's either the next turn or the turn after that. Stormforged Axe. You have to attack my minion, buddy. Yeah, I think he forgot that I had a taunt on the field, so you know he went for it anyway. Did I play that now? I don't think I played that yet.
what you want.
Drop that, and I think I play my card and get a... I think I then play Totemic...
Time for killing.
Oh no, I finished him off.
For the Alliance!
I do a lot of damage to him, right. And then I got my healing totem, which was very nice. Could have used it a little bit earlier to save my my other Frostwolf Grunt, but that's okay. I thought that was a nice effort, but ultimately it would have done nothing. He gave Wind Fury to a minion who couldn't use it, and I thought, that's not a good move. And at that point I thought, you know what? I've got it. I've got lethal. Because I play Bloodlust. And here's the other...
Well played.
I'm a nice guy. Good game. I played Bloodlust, and I sat down and did the math.
Time for killing.
I've actually got enough strength to hit him for 34 damage with all that alone. And I can only imagine him on the other end going, no, how did this happen again? Oh! So, am I at just too low of a rank to, you know, for this to be viable, or is it seriously or do I seriously have a decent deck here? I don't know. You be the judge. Until then, I'm Night Anchor, and I will see you later.